Hi everyone. It's absolute delight to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming here at Spreading Success Network to know the five-step formula which helps you to overcome past setbacks, transform mindset, have boldness to live life you deserve with joy and fulfillment. We'll be going through this and practicing everything to make sure that you are successful. Now, you must be wondering whether it is possible for you, whether my setbacks, my problems, the issues that I have and all of these things, is it really worthy to be here? Is it really possible? How can I change? How can I, change the conflicts that I have with myself, with my colleagues, or the problems that I have with my supervisor, or the relationship issues, or my grades are not good, doing well, my business is not going good. All of these issues can be handled here, and it's very much possible. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. William James said it before. Now, it's very simple. What is there in your mind is what is going to happen in your life. How do you create a pathway towards it, and what is the practices that you're going to put into it will definitely help you to have the joy what you see in this person and in me. This could be for Sarah, who's been working in marketing industry for several years, but has recently faced setbacks in her career due to company restructuring. She's feeling demotivated and uncertain about her future path. She's seeking guidance on how to overcome these setbacks, transform her mindset, and regain confidence or pursue her career goals with boldness and joy. Or this could be for Alex, who recently joined us a new startup company where he has lots of problems and challenges, conflicts with his team workers and everybody. And he's struggling hard with all of these things because he has self doubt, he has created a lot of boundaries, he doesn't know what to do with his life, and he wants to move forward, but there is a block. It could be for him. It could be for Emily, who left a corporate job to focus on her life raising her children, and she feels there's lots of emptiness because she doesn't know what to do with her life. She feels that she's spending lots of time with her children and everything, but there's nothing of her own self in growing up because she doesn't know what to do, because she's filled with so much of guilt within herself. She shouldn't be having it. It could be for anyone here who's struggling hard with self created problems, boundaries, relationship issues. It could be people who are not getting aligned to themselves, who are seeking financial freedom, who have issues in having a personal fulfillment. This is for everyone. Have you had a chances where you see like, oh my God, my calendar is full of meetings, but are they really needed meetings? Are they ones which give you revenue for you? And you see that it's all over the place. It's cluttered up everywhere. You don't know what is expected, what is needed, where is it that you have to give yourself. There is completely lack of clarity in everything what you do. Do you feel that there is communication setbacks? There is nothing being told to me properly, and I'm not able to work properly. Have you been in the place where you feel like I'm a, I'm so much with fear of failure? I don't want to make mistakes, but I keep making mistakes. Fear of rejection. Workers, kind of feel that, oh my God, I don't know whether they'll accept me, whether they will push me out, whether I'm in the same, way that dresses up and everything. Fear of job insecurity, fear of public speaking. Are you bound with all of these things? then it's right time for you to be here to take away all of these boundaries. Or are you struggling with being stressed and overwhelmed, thinking, what do I do with my family? What do I do with my children? Where do I go get my promotion? How can I ask the person to give me more raise in my salary? What's happening with me? Am I like overwhelmed with the job, with things that I have to manage, and what's going on with me? Are you that person? Then I can say to you that you are in the right place here to learn about the 5 step formula and apply in your life. Or are you struggling with imposter syndrome? Commonly, everybody feels that, right? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know whether I've done it well, whether my abilities are good, my achievements. You always underrate yourself, and that becomes so high, and you feel like, you're so stressed out, you feel you're so anxious always, you're overeating, you're doing so many things to take this away, take that away. If you are going through all of these, you are in the right place to know how this 5 step formula can help you to get away from all of these things. Be here, stay tuned to know how can you get out of all of these issues here. I've been in the same place where you are currently. Lack of clarity, lack of focus, imposter syndrome, fear of rejection, fear of non-acceptance. All of these things cluttered my head, and it was so difficult to move out of it until I found ways, until I found the things that I really needed. And to be frank, I've gone through everyday challenges of things that I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it. I was self doubting myself so much that I was like, will I ever become what I really want to? I didn't have a purpose. I was struggling hard to find my purpose. I was struggling hard to see where is my life taking to. And it took a while to put all of these things into a perspective where I really see how my life is growing beautifully. But it took a while. And now I'm just bringing all of those support things which I did to myself, and whatever I received in the way of learning, teaching, practices, I've just put everything into this 5 step formula for you to enjoy, to practice, and to make sure that there is a difference in your life. And I really want you to have it. We really need a support system anywhere. Like when a child is born, parents take care of the child. When a child goes to school, teachers take care of the child. Child comes back home, again, parents give that support system. As the child is growing through in each of the phases, there is always someone somewhere helping the child to grow, develop, move, grow in this life, right? And as we become adults, what we do is like we just have feel like, oh, we have got everything, experience is there. I know what I've learned, everything, I'm going to do this. But we do struggle hard. We don't seek the help at the right time when we really need to seek it. We don't ask the right questions when we have to ask those questions. We don't do things at the right time and later we sit and cry about it. And I'm saying to you right now, this moment, you have everything coming through this beautiful 5 step formula, which has been created only for you. And I can assure you that you can also be as confident as what I am here now talking to you. It's very simple, very easy. It is very doable. And I'm sure you're all looking and wondering, like, who is this person? Where is she coming from? What is she doing? And I just want to say that, I'm a Canadian with an Indian heritage. I love smile and I love to bring a smile in everybody. I would love to create beautiful things because I believe that my creator took time to create me. He instilled in me so much that I just don't want to hide in anywhere. I want to bring it out. I want to share with everybody. And I say to everybody that when I go back to my creator and when he opens my coffin, I want him to be having a very big, broad smile and say, I'm so pleased to have her. She multiplied her talents, she shared her love, she brought a smile in everyone, and she is my beloved. That's a legacy I want to leave behind in earth when I go back to him. I'm not going to carry any of these things what I see here around. No buildings, no cars, no homes, no people, nothing. It's just me who's going to go back. And so I'm using every single moment here to live life. I'm married. I have four kids. My eldest one is going to university. The second one is going to university. And my younger ones are in elementary school. Life is beautiful. I'm a catalyst coach who loves to see everybody smile. And I believe that I'm a God's child, catalyst for meaningful connections, beacon of creativity, spreading smiles and guiding individuals toward an enriched lifestyle filled with purpose and joy. That's me. I work towards being an entrepreneur. I work towards being a person of love, sharing love, and I love to have all of you in my circle where I can share and serve you powerfully. There are lots of hobbies that I can list out, but the best one is the painting hobby, which I love because this actually shares my story. The swamp that you see here, it's like our life, which is filled with feelings, anything thrown at us, right? We take all of those things together. We sit with a cluttered head and everything. But the minute when you take a time to pause, the minute when you settle down and go slow in yourself, you are able to see the beautiful settled water, which is very clear. That is life for you. And when there's a clarity in life, you see the door of possibilities. In the door of possibilities, what I always say is like, if you're standing at this side of the door, you never know what's there in the other side of the door. So knock at the door, open the door, and see what is there for you. That is the best thing that can happen for you. All the adventures there. So open the door. When you open the door, you come to the four seasons here. And in all the four seasons, the best thing is the sun. It's radiance, it's glowing, it's beautiful, and it shows everywhere. And that's who you are. The Creator created you with everything. You have everything hidden in you. Just bring them out. And when you're bringing them out, it's like moving along in a railway track with a partner with you. It could be a coach, a mother, father, brother, sister, anybody. But when you have someone along with you, the journey is beautiful. Instead of you wobbling down and walking around and everything, it's just amazing to walk even in the forest or even in nighttime, any time of the life. And I believe I'm the magnificence of creation. That's horse. Because when you see a horse, you just fall in love with that horse because it's magnificent, it's graceful, it's got that aura of determination, being successful, being powerful. And that's me. That's me. And that's you. And my final painting is the field of poppies. There are many people who have left this earth who gave their time, resources for me to be here. So I am full of gratitude for all of these people who are in my life. And I love to express myself through food and paintings because they are bold. They have a vibrant life in that. Those colors, when you see itself, it just brings the inner part of me out. And I really love to do that. And I wish all of you find a hobby, find something which is you, which makes you feel better. My big why. I think uh, my big why is the time when the realization hit hard, like, what's my purpose? What am I doing with my life? And it's been quite few years before because I've always been a people person. I've always fought for myself to see others smile, gave my time to see others are helped. gave myself to the place where I could learn much more to give and serve others. And as days come by, I'm seeing my why is growing bigger and bigger because I want to serve the humanity with such unconditional love, which nobody can give because it's only me and you. I'm serving you powerfully. How can I serve you? That's my big why. What am I doing to bring that smile in you? How can I do that? And that happened long time ago, not just a night before. Very long time ago. The voice inside me, which God had planted it beautifully, asking me to work, that started to slowly talk to me very powerfully. And that's why I'm here. Um, I think I think the day that my life completely changed was when COVID hit, and when I saw around myself, people all were so sad. They just felt like there is no life. But I always believed the purpose of life God has given for me is beyond what I am thinking. And during those days, I was like, I didn't feel lost. I wanted to help people. I didn't know how to help. But then an idea struck in me saying that why not I help people to learn a skill, a hobby? So I went into the YouTube to learn back my painting skills and everything. So I learned, and I had three groups of 250 people each, where I was able to ask them all to kind of join in the classes. So it was Friday evening, Saturday morning, Sunday evening. I had classes, and people were just coming in to be there. And I started every class with prayers, making sure that they are able to have someone when their life was praying for them. And I just did that. I continuously did that, did lots of paintings, raised money for churches and for many nonprofit organizations. The joy that I had in my life during those days was like tremendous. It just brought me down so much, like onto my knees to pray to God for everybody who was asking for prayers. And I had so many people come back and messages and calls and saying that how I have transformed their life. Like there were so many YouTube channels that started, so many businesses that started, so many people felt like living life. And I'm so proud to say that I was able to bring so much of difference in life. And I think you can also bring that. And it is very possible. If you're seeing me here with joy in my life and everything, it's possible for you to have it too. Stay a moment here. We will go through this and I will help you in achieving that. It's very simple, very straight. And yes, that's what I wanted to share. That's my proud moments of being there. And I've really enjoyed every time of my life. During those COVID time, it was really beautiful, really amazing how all of those things have come by. Now is the time for us to take paper and pens and start writing things. I'm going to dwell deeper into the 5 step formula to overcome past setbacks, transform mindset, and have boldness to live the life you deserve with joy and fulfillment. And so, to say about it, we're going to go deeper into understanding the steps. Step one is shift your mindset. And I'm just going to pull my document here so I can share it with you later. So, what is mindset? Mindset is about, it's the intentional change in one's perspective. How do you change that, right? And what happens when you intentionally do something to change what is in your mind to a something new? And we're going to see how that helps us interpret things, what is happening in our head. So it's important for us to see how do we move from one to another. And I think there is the exercise which I would like to let you know is go to google.com and you will find so many mindset assessment resources, free assessment resources, which is like very free, 10 minutes only. Take an assessment and see how it says to you where you are standing and what does it do with you. So this is just an insight that provides you. So I would really suggest you that you go take that kind of a course, and one would be like mindsetworks.com. It's mindsetworks.com. If you can go to that site and get the free assessment, it will really help you see where you are currently standing in. So that would be the first thing to understand your mindset. And then we have limiting beliefs. So identify your limiting beliefs, which is actually stopping you from moving forward in life. And one aspect is to make sure that you're shifting out from there. And it's because of the deeply ingrained thoughts, and that has to come out, right? And for that, what I would suggest is like all those limiting beliefs that you have in ways of negative self-talk, or whatever that you notice in your life, write all of them. And when you write, make it as a two column. One column you write all of those limiting beliefs, and in the next column challenge it by asking yourself, is this belief true? It's very important to say, like, if you have written saying that I don't look good, ask this question: are you sure? Is this belief true? So the more you ask that, you're going to find that answers. And where is it coming from? Is it coming from outside or inside? What does it serve you? And how does it serve you? What evidence do you have to that contrary? So these are the questions that will help you when you do this exercise, and to come out of those limiting beliefs that you have. The next one here to understand is changing your mindset or changing your mindset. It's about how do we change that, because it comes from your past experiences. And what happens when you have hold on so much of your past experiences, how are you going to take it out, right? So it's very important that we remove that. And that could be, right, like write some non-useful thought that comes by, and write a positive affirmative statements that you can write for, which is your I am statements. I am good, I am positive, I am good looking, and all of those statements. And practice those affirmations every day so that you change your mindset intentionally. So it's important to understand like how you're changing from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, or from a victim mentality to a ownership mentality, from the fear of failure to embracing risk, from the scarcity to abundance mindset. So these are the differences in the mindsets that you can move forward with. And make sure that you are able to write a gratitude journal every day, so that you acknowledge yourself, you forgive yourself, you're able to accept what is happening, but also in the moment of changing it to a positive way. So that is your step one: shift your mindset. I hope you are able to do this, and these are all simple practices that you can do every day in your life. Okay, moving on to step two: know what you want. So it's very important to know where is your goals. So it's your clarifying your goals and desires. What do you really want to do in life? Where is your purpose? And for this, I would say, like, start writing a journal of every day, like, what's happening today? What do you want to do today? Where do you see yourself in 5 days, in 10 days, in 15 days, right? And the more you put your goals and your desires in, and start writing it. That would be your first exercise for this one, which is very, very important for you, that you practice it. Create a vision board. It's very good to have a vision board. For me, this is my vision board. This helps me to clearly see what's happening in my life, where do I want to go, what do I want to achieve. And in that, it encompasses all of my life here. So you should be having a vision board. So create that. And it's very simple. You can do it digitally or in a physical paper. In the physical paper, cut out so many things, like whether you want to travel here, whether you want to read here, you want to work here, you want to see people, you want to see places. Put all of those. What's your goal, and in which period of time you want to achieve all these things? Put them in. That's very easy. Set smart goals, very, very specific goals that is achievable. It's very important for you to create and write them. And that is something you need to do it maybe weekly, but do it. It's a consistent practice that you need to do. And there is a visualizing techniques that you can do to create those possibilities what you want in life. It could be 5 minutes of sitting together in your own self, listening to very calm and soothing voice, repeating things or keep seeing things, what you want to achieve in life. And you would be able to do that. And that is where it's important for you to see your purpose and goals that's coming together as you do all of these practices. Then we move on to step 3, success blueprint. So in success blueprint, what you're talking about is like everybody wants success in life. And success is subjective and it varies from person to person. I'm happy just the way I am doesn't mean that when another person is seeing me, they could question me, what do you mean by you're happy? What do you mean by your success or success? Each one's success is very different, so do not compare yours to another person. What you have created is yours. It could be meaningful relationships, it could be overall well being, it could be personal fulfillment, it could be spiritual alignment, it could be financial freedom, anything what you want to have. And that blueprint you can actually create it. And how do you create it is you're going to goal set every day with commitment and with compounding effect. And how are you going to do that? That would be your everyday commitment to yourself as to what you want to achieve in certain period of life. That is, you have to do that. You have to visualize it. You have to put it in paper. That is the exercise that you need to do. And that can be achieved only when you break down that goals into actionable steps. And you have to make it in a way which is workable for you, not others here. It's about you and how you are doing it. Create time management strategies. Do keep a log for yourself. Check your calendar every time to see what are the activities that gives you revenue or brings you revenue, and what are those activities that doesn't do anything for you. Remove off from the calendar. It's very important to have a very clear direction of where you're going and how do you want to achieve this. And as you do this, you will find obstacles coming in, challenges coming in. Write down and make sure that you have a to do for it. Like, how do you come out of it? What do you do about it? And the more you write in your journal, the more you're going to practice it, the more you're going to commit yourself into making it happen so that you can do. So far, so good. Then we have step 4, begin the journey. So you have to do this now. You have to put that in practice. So if you're committed to say that I want to do well in my business, then practice should be that you have to go for networking events. You have to make sure that you're meeting people, making sure that you create it. So maybe you can take a 10-day challenge or a 20-day challenge and say from day 1 to day 20, this is what my plans are and this is what I'm coming to do. So you have to start putting that in place. So first is to make sure that your goals are written. Make sure you're very clear about how you're going to achieve those goals. Where is those times and moments where you will find challenges coming by? Write it down so you have it with you. You have to create that discipline and consistency with you. If you do not do that, it's not going to happen because nobody else is going to help you with this. And very important thing is every step of your journey, the small wins, you need to celebrate it. You need to embrace it. You need to accept it. And you need to take it further. Right? And when we move on, you are stayed committed to winning. Your state committed to make it happen. And that is very possible. Step 5 is your support system. When we learned from what we know about your goals, how you're going to make it happen, your success blueprint, and your goal setting, you need to have the support system. It could be your friends who will be your committed partner. It could be a coach who could help you saying that, yes, you need to do all of these things. You are committed to be accountable for making it all happen. It could be your emotional support, your mental support, your physical support. It could be from therapist. It could be from your friends. It could be from your leaders. Anybody, whoever is willing to support you, make sure to hold on to them. You get their support to make this happen. And that's how the steps will help you to make it come to the path where you really want to be in. I have a very, very special invitation for you. So please don't go. Please, please. There's a very, very special invitation for you. Introducing Spreading Success Network. Are you thinking so much? Will this work? Will this not work? It will absolutely work for you, because it's me who is going to be there in every step of your journey here. I'll be there to answer your questions. I'll be there to help you succeed in your life with answering any questions that you have, any doubts that you have, any blockages that you have, anything. You can always connect with me. I am there for you to help you grow and to serve you powerfully here. So the next steps will be for you to join the winning team. That is your spreadingsuccessnetwork.com. I want you all to go to spreadingsuccessnetwork.com and join the program right now so that you can achieve what you are really looking forward in this life. If you want to create a legacy, if you want to create the person with all possibilities in your life, this is it. Nothing else. You have to go. And I know that you've got so many programs in life that you have taken, and you've like, you felt like that's not working, this is not working, but this will work for you. And that is what I can say based on my experiences of what I have gone through and where I am now. I can show you where you are stuck, how to become unstuck, and where to progress in your life. So go to spreadingsuccessnetwork.com right now. And you must be thinking, is there an investment? Of course there is, because if you don't commit yourself to do something, you are not committing to anything. So I would say that even what you're going to put here is just a very, very minimal amount for the resources that you're going to get, for the support you're going to get, and for everything that's happening within you to be in a positive direction. This is just a very, very, very small amount of money that you're going to put into this. And for that, what you're going to get is you're going to get a whole wide network here. You're going to get some mastermind classes where you are in those classes practicing and doing things, and a tribe where you can share your successes, where you're acknowledged, accepted, and appreciated for the efforts that you put in, and not just by the team itself, but just by you seeing all these things that's happening. That is there. And then we have our success event. It could be a big event where we are bringing in many speakers in, or many experienced people who can really help you grow and to elevate yourself in a very higher way, which you're looking forward to. So just wait. Just wait. I've got something more for you, because it's very important for me to give you everything, so you have all of them armed with you to make sure that your life is getting better and where you want to go. We have some bonuses for you. We have the Jumpstart program. So those are the courses that will be helping you to jumpstart quickly with goal setting, with brainstorming ideas, with clarity in your vision, and making sure that you have all of those in your pocket whenever you need. It can be opened up and you have everything with you. We have roundtables where we are going to make sure that we're going to bring in successes together. We're going to be accountable together for what you're getting in and how we are going to bring it together here. We'll have small retreat programs, very immersive sessions to see what is happening good, what can be better, and what is that is serving us to be what we want to be. And these are all given at a very, very, very minimal cost, and the very special offer price only for you at $129. Very minimal. Even if you go out to 2 times to a restaurant to eat food, you will be spending this money. If you go and buy a branded bag or a shoe or anything, you're going to spending this money. But this is for your self development you're going to give. So why don't you just go to spreadingsuccessnetwork.com and click it right away and have it with you, so that you can get every help possible. And I'm here to help you, and I'm offering you all the courses, your assignments, your working journals, everything will be there, which will guide you, because you are going to commit yourself into that, and I'll be there helping you. So please go to spreadingsuccessnetwork.com and click the button now to get the special offer. You can go the hard way by doing all of these things by yourself, the trials, the tribulations, the challenges, and whatever you're doing currently, you can still continue that. But where is it leading to? If it is leading to nowhere, why don't you take the easy way? It's very easy, very simple. Go to spreadingsuccessnetwork.com, click the button, and it's all in your hands. And I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'm happy to have you in my tribe, spreadingsuccessnetwork.com. And this is Nisha John giving you the best of best in everything and wanting to smile in every possible ways. Thank you.